Hey sis, welcome to my channel. Today is a beautiful day and we're going to be talking about how a single mom can connect with self-love to build her self-esteem. If you're new here, this channel is all about spirituality, life and business. And if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you can get notified when we upload new content. So self-esteem, low self-esteem, this is one issue that has impacted a lot of moms. Single moms, married moms, and women in general sometimes experience low self-esteem at some point in time in life or another. I say this confidently because years ago I lived life as a single mom despite the fact I was married. And I don't know if there's any woman out there who can resonate with this, whereby you find yourself in that situation and it's like, it's beyond your control. It was something you never planned for. Either the spouse is working abroad or it's far in another city for work or, different reasons why. So how did I overcome? That's what we're talking about today. So the first thing I did, number one, when it comes to building self-esteem as a single mom was awareness. Using self-love to become more aware of myself. Because the journey of single motherhood is a tough one. And only those who walk in those shoes can really understand what it is to live life as a single mom. And for me, I find that a lot of single moms I look down on. Some of them I look down on or treated in a way that is not cool. Either because it's like they're not meeting up to standard or are not on the same role with women who are married. And that was what I found in my case. I had lovely friends. However, there were times where I felt something wasn't complete. Right? And we see this showing up in form of assumptions, that feeling of not being enough. So self-awareness brought me into this place of knowing, connecting with self-love to build my self-esteem. I began to connect with a love that knew no opposites. I began to experience stillness, wholeness, calmness and peace. I wasn't no longer looking for people or for validation from people to know that I was loved, because I felt loved. And that's one thing every single mom needs to do, to connect with self-love. In that place of connection, you connect with knowing self. Because relationships, sometimes do not give us the full fulfillment. We shouldn't expect relationships to give us happiness or fulfillment. We should see relationships as an opportunity to do the work of salvation. And that was what it was for me. Yes, my spouse was abroad. However, I saw it as an opportunity for me to connect with myself and become strong in the area of doing good things. So the second thing I did was to end psychological pain. A lot of single moms some of them are single due to situations beyond their control. Either there's a separation, or either just the way I said before, being married and living in a different country from your spouse. Sometimes there is this psychological pain. For me, there were times I used to feel like, I wish my husband was here, maybe this wouldn't happen, that wouldn't happen. And that was creating some form of pain. And also there could be psychological pain of the future. There's some single moms who feel like, when am I going to end this struggle? Like, how do I just live life all by myself and struggle endlessly? And this can create some form of pain, where we are projecting the future as a place to be and not accepting where we are right now. So for me, I decided to put down the baggage of psychological pain and began to breathe. When I started to end psychological pain, I started to live. I was no longer looking into the future for salvation. I found salvation in the now. So that's the second thing I want to encourage us to do. The third thing I did was to forgive and accept. Why I was in a situation that I did not plan for and it was causing some form of pain to me, I decided to forgive myself. For a single mom who became a single mom due to a separation or divorce, sometimes we can begin to judge ourselves. Oh, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. And that can take a toll on our children. So I decided to forgive myself and I decided to accept the situation. Sometimes it's difficult to accept that you're doing everything by yourself, right? And you just feel this overwhelm and stress. But when I accepted the situation, I started telling myself, you got this. You can do this. And in that place, pain was starved. Because now I was conscious that yes, it's okay. It's okay to be a single mom and raise wholesome children while being whole in the process. All right, what was the fourth thing I did? Gratitude. And someone might be like, gratitude for what? Like, I'm tired. Why should I be grateful? Okay, girl, there is something that being alone does to you if you can tap into the opportunity. For me, I started to become very grateful with what my space, my being alone was doing to me, because it was creating a better me. A new woman was being born in that place of being a single mom while being married. A new person was becoming. And I started tapping into the power of gratitude. Acceptance starves the pain. Gratitude starves the pain even more. Because it's just like somebody trying to hurt you and you'll be like, you know what, it's okay. Oh, thank you for the opportunity. You know what that does? That is power. So when I began to become more grateful, I was at ease. I was grateful for what my lonely days was doing to me. And believe me, girlfriend, I tell you, those are one of the days that I'm forever grateful for. Because knowing, began to become my reality. Knowing of myself and the power within me, connecting with my source more, connecting with my creator more. And my eyes were becoming enlightened. So please, be grateful. Okay, the fifth thing I did was to celebrate my wins. This was something I did not do. Like so many single moms do not know how much they work, the effort they put in. Like if a single mom was going to run a business, she would do it excellently well, because there's so much strength in a single mom. And sometimes we undervalue the things that we do. We're doing the work of two people, like no jokes. I started to celebrate my win. Instead of me, telling myself you didn't do this, I said, you know what? You did well. You did excellently well. So I want to encourage you to celebrate your win. Pat yourself on the back and say, girl, you're doing so well. Because no one will appreciate you as much as you appreciate yourself. If you're expecting a friend to appreciate you, sometimes it never comes that way. But when you begin to appreciate yourself, more people begin to appreciate you. So appreciate yourself, celebrate your win, treat yourself, have a relaxed day. Have a day where you do literally nothing and you just chill. Like, breathe. We're not robots, we're human. So celebrate your wins. You see, girlfriends, these 5 things I just spoke about are powerful. And I want to encourage you to tap into them. Because in that place, you connect with self-love. Self-love encompasses self-determination, self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-appreciation. But when we connect with self-love, you connect with a beautiful one inside of you. You connect with a child inside of you. And in that space, your emotions are strong and you become unstoppable. So please, connect with self-love to build your self-esteem. So you begin to know who you are and you begin to walk in those big shoes and build and grow wholesome children. So if this resonated with you, please leave your comment in the comment section. I'd like to know how you build self-love, how you dealt with loneliness, even as a single mom. Like, let's talk, right? And do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Till I speak to you again, remain exceptional. Bye for now.